So, also, I've got some big old news for you guys, for all y'alls.
What is it? Oh my god, I can't.
You already know it, so you can't react very well. Shit. So, what was our website again?
Oh yeah, www.wix.com/paymemoney/
Yeah, like...
You don't own shit.
It was like www.megalodonandfriends.wix.com / the whole fucking alphabet / the whole fucking encyclopedia and all of the internet.com.
The whole internet.
/show.
Yeah.
So that's not the case anymore, you guys.
Oh, snap.
You may, in fact, go there right now if you'd like to megalodonandfriends.fucking.com. No, let me say this first. megalodonandfriends.com.
There you go.
.fucking.com.
Dude, that'd be fucking awesome.
That would be fucking awesome. I should have seen if that was available.
You should have.
Well, listen.
Is it too late?
Yeah.
Damn it.
But no, megalodonandfriends.com is up and running, at least in part. It's still under construction, but we've got a header page, a title page, and our social media is linked to it, so you can click on one of the little social media tabs, and we've got our Twitter, our Tumblr, our YouTube, and our Fastbook site linked up to it along with our tweets. So far, we have a news and updates section, which has no news quite yet. But on the front page, the cool thing is that on the front page, you can actually see the latest show. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to it live, which you can listen to it live from our webpage, the latest show is always guaranteed to be front and center. So I think that's like a plus.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to go digging for it. It's always going to be there.
Yeah.
And if you want to go into the archives, I'll have a link to that eventually. But at this point, that's what's new right now. So megalodonandfriends.com, along with all of our social media bullshit. And there you go. Dig that.
It's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
We're moving up in the world.
We're moving up. Well, we're moving laterally and up a little bit. I mean, slightly up.
Slightly up. It only took a couple years.
Yeah, it only took 2.5 years to do. So, again, also another announcement. I want to make sure you guys know that we're looking for submissions to any submissions for music for any of our segments. I will be happy to take, because now I'm going to be getting some equipment that I can further edit, and also
we're taking this a little bit more seriously.
Yeah, it's a little bit serious. Serious radio.
Little bit.
No,
not much.
Yeah, not much, but a little bit more seriously.
Yeah.
So I'd like, if anybody has any musical talents or anything, and you want to practice or you want to try a new program out, feel free to send us anything.
We're not going to pay you.
No, but we'll listen to it online on the air, and we'll give you a shout out. Like I said, people listen to this show. I mean, it's not like a fucking Bill Burr or a fucking Tom Segura or a fucking Joe Rogan.
Oh my god, I love listening to those guys.
Yeah, they're the shit.
Yeah.
But we're not them, so we're not quite the shit. We're like, when you like,
dude, you want to talk about epic rants? Bill Burr has
he's the rant king,
my
dude.
God.
He's untouchable when it comes to rants.
Oh yeah.
Like
that angry Irishman is just
But on the same token though, he makes his funny. We just get all fired up and we're ready to fight people.
Yeah.
So, but
is there a difference?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny when people get fired up. Just because I think it's funny, though. I don't think that we maybe we don't say anything funny. But just the fact that we get fired up might be funny.
I like to think I'm funny.
I mean, yeah. So there's that. Plus, again, we are looking for people's suggestions to make a clip show for this past year of the clips that you guys like the best, so we can put them all in one show and you can get a greatest hits. Well, a 1 year worth of greatest hits.
Yeah.
It's not like we're retiring or whatever yet, but we are just looking for 1 year's worth of greatest hits. So there's that. So, speaking of rants, and speaking of rages, and speaking of getting old friend X here fired up, how's your day at work?
Oh. It is, okay. It was one of those days where, everything's going swimmingly. Everything's going good. Nothing crazy's happening. No one's fucking died. Nothing. It's going good. And all of a sudden, it takes just a fucking shit nosedive when I had a customer call me and just completely bitch me out over something that was completely his fault. And here's the thing. For people who go to retail places and they have something wrong, the last thing that you need to do is just start fucking yelling and swearing at people, because nobody wants to fucking help you.
Okay, now that's the reason why. It's because people don't want to help you.
Oh yeah, because this individual. Because
my approach, generally speaking, and this is just any given day, is to bring up whatever I'm angry about and then kind of throw it at the person's feet and say, "How are we going to fix this?"
Yeah, you really don't want to. You really don't want to start off the conversation. Hey, motherfucker! Oh yeah, that makes you want to help you.
So, because if it was if I, because here's what I in a grocery store, I might pop open the lid of something, give it a smell, and then close it back up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this doesn't smell like the way I thought it was going to smell, and then I just kind of throw it at your feet and say, how are we going to fix this?
Here's fucking 70 other flavors. What do you want?
Now, do you frown upon people doing that, opening up jars of ragu and smelling it?
Well, the ragu, yes, but here's the thing.
Because isn't there some sort of a seal?
What's more? Well, yeah. After that, we can't really sell it anymore because it's been open. But it happens all the time in the
people actually do that.
Yeah, the laundry. Well, with the laundry soap.
I get that.
I don't know what Fresh Spring smells like. Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you better know what Fresh Spring smells like, you son of a bitch. Coming into my hood,
I guess
that's a prerequisite of being one of my homies. Is that if you don't know what clean sheets smell like or fresh spring rain, you get the fucking axe, son. If I was on The Bachelor, that'd be the first question I asked these girls. I'd say, listen, what do you think of clean sheets? I like to sleep in them.
Next.
What do you think about a fresh spring rain? Well, it's nice if I have an umbrella. That doesn't cut it, lady.
Kick rocks.
Yeah. If you don't talk about the way they smell, I might even just take you myself and throw you off a bridge. Oh, this is a lovely view. Kick. But anyways, sorry, go ahead. I got off on my rage.
No, it was a situation where there's absolutely nothing I could have done. It was on their end, and I didn't even fucking realize it because this dude was just yelling at me for 30 minutes straight. wouldn't let me get a word word in edgewise.
And so, what was his problem?
He bought okay. First of all, he had an issue where he's trying to pay a bill, which I'm seriously I do not condone buying prepaid fucking cards to pay bills because I've had nothing but problems with them.
Sure.
But he bought it, and he didn't put enough fucking money on the goddamn card to pay the bill, and it declined. And he didn't tell me that on the phone. And then I get there, and it's like, okay, how much is the bill? This is what the bill is. Well, how much money did you put on the card? Well, I put this much. They don't add up. There's a negative balance on this. That's why the car was declining. He didn't fucking believe me.
He didn't believe me.
He didn't believe me.
He's the one that put the money on there himself.
He didn't believe me.
So if I go and I want to pay a bill, cash, that's $50,
yeah,
and I give them a $20 bill, and I give them a little smile and a wink and a finger.
That ain't gonna cut it.
A finger gun.
Ain't gonna cut it.
But that's the same thing he's trying to do.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do.
So if that doesn't work, what the fuck does he think he's going to accomplish by doing the same thing, but trying to electronically transact this situation?
It got declined numerous times.
And did you scold him or kick him out of your store?
Well, no, because he was drunk. So.
Oh, he was drunk.
Yeah.
So see, and he might have drank part of what he put on that card too.
No, it was kind of funny because he comes up to me like, I know you can smell alcohol on my breath. I'm like, yeah, dude, you could fucking start a fire with that shit.
I would have pulled you over.
Yeah. So it was, and it wasn't the fact of the situation. It's just the fact that he just tried to belittle and berate and just pretty much try to beat me down mentally to do what he wanted, whatever you want me to fucking pay his bill. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck. And it's just like, dude. We can solve problems. I can fix any problem. I can fix any problem in my store.
I think that sounds like a challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, but if you
write us
when you come at me like you do like that, I don't give a because he was trying to pay off a fucking his storage container. And he's sitting there giving his life story about how they're gonna auction off his shit. And at one point, I was like, in my mind, I'm thinking, dude, I give a fuck less if they sell your shit. At this point, I'll go down there and buy it my goddamn self just to fucking spite you, just so I can buy all your shit, sit out in the front parking lot and light that bitch on fire. Like that's what I fucking think about your entire life.
Especially because he's being a dick.
Yeah. Like
you have no sympathy for dicks.
No.
And I don't blame you for that.
No, I literally wanted to set his shit on fire.
Now, do you think it was attributed to he being drunk?
No, because I had to deal with his wife too.
You had to deal with his wife?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch. So yeah, proceed.
No, it was the same thing. She's getting all up, all up in my shit. And it's just like, lady, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. It's like, this shit does not...
Just because the person changes...
You don't have enough money, yeah.
Just because the person changes doesn't necessarily mean the scenario changes. What I'm doing for you now, which is nothing, remains the same.
Yeah. And like, it's one of those things, like, once we sell those cards, we have absolutely...
Yeah, it's in the hands of the Visa or the MasterCard or whoever.
And I try to tell them that so many times. And it's like, oh, no, your company, your company sold it to me, so, you're liable. And I'm like, whoa. First of all, time out. Pull that fucking bus over. I ain't liable for shit. You made the conscious decision to, one, not be an adult and wait for so long for your account to be delinquent for so many months that they're gonna fucking sell off your shit. Two, you're in a situation where you're having to fucking use Western Union and prepaid cards to pay for bills and shit like that. So don't blame me for your shitty life choices. Just saying.
Well, and trying to conduct business drunk is probably a good indicator of a life choice.
yeah.
Of how he makes decisions.
His life choice, because he came in the store and we finally figured it out. But yeah, you can definitely tell that there's been numerous rights in life that he took, but he probably should have took a left.
And that's
or just ran into a fucking wall and ended it.
And those are, and I like to call those fatal flaws.
Yeah.
Or final fury. One of the two.
Oh, I was about ready to have some fucking final fury. Dude, I seriously wanted, like, Undertaker choke slam his ass.
Yeah.
And then fucking run across the store and doing the people's elbow, the Rock's people elbow, and just, like, laying one on hard, and then getting up on the fucking top ropes and just, like, swanton bomb his ass.
Shit.
And then fucking bring in Hornswoggle and just fucking powerbomb his ass onto him.
Wow.
And then tag in my partner and do a fucking Dudley 3D on his ass over a fucking table.
Wow. Now, I would say if you didn't win the belt after that,
that's a lot. That's a lot of final finishes.
Yeah, and you better have a word with.
And then the last one is the fucking the GTS.
You're gonna go to sleep him?
Yes, straight up GTS.
God. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a devastating move. If you don't know what that is,
yeah,
that is where he picks you up as if he was going to suplex you, but then he kind of lets you go, guiding you to the ground with your feet first. And you think, oh, I'm out of the clear. He must have had a change of heart. He's letting me go. But as you're coming down...
Bam! Knee straight to the face!
The knee is coming up. And when that knee comes up, it's not going to be fun.
No, it's a knee straight to the face.
And that's why they call it go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, you fucking go to sleep.
Because it puts you to sleep.
Yeah.
Theoretically. Puts you to sleep.
Renders you unconscious.
And I would have
done the CM Punk fucking folded hands to my face, and just walked around the store showing people what I'm going to do.
It might also render a little bit of stuff in the britches for the said sleeper.
Dude, and the funny thing is, like, it's crazy, because this dude was talking all sorts of shit on the phone, and then he comes in the store, the dude is like $150 soaking wet. Just like tiny dude. And I'm just like, fucking really, bro?
Wow.
He's like, he would sit there and talk all sorts of mad shit, and then his attitude changed real quick when I showed up. And
he saw that.
Oh, dude, I bowed up on him hard. Like I was so pissed.
Were you fired up and ready?
Dude, I was so pissed.
Were you broing down? Were you doing a bro down with him? Like,
yeah.
Chest up, hands back, like with your like middle fingers extended.
Dude, I made like a goddamn silverback gorilla and just like bowed my neck, my back, and my fucking lats. Just as puffed myself up as big as it was a straight Animal Kingdom moment where I'm just puffing myself up as big as I can to intimidate him. Because it's just like, dude, fuck you. at that point. So and that's when I learned that it was a simple fact of him not having enough money.
Right.
And I was like, you motherfucker.
You made me go through this stress.
Oh, dude, it was bad. And then to add on top of that stress, like the